Welcome to exclusive interviews right here on ZTNPRIME. My name is Erica Ndoro. So what we do every single time we sit here is we exclusively get to know someone. Now today we are going to be exclusively getting into a storyteller who puts so much love and so much soul into his songs. We're going to be talking to Kae Chaps. Welcome to exclusive interviews.
Thank you so much for having me.
There's so much of yourself that I think is in your songs. So first things first, I must ask, is that the case? Do we have, it's like you bleed into the songs. It's like you take your time. It's like, when you not know, moyo wangu nazuku feel is, let me write this down. Is that what happens?
Yeah, every single time. I remember telling someone which was an visit that same question, and I was telling them the reason why I started this was because I didn't pain for when I lost my mom. So that was like the first song I wrote for her. And then ever since, especially if you know the type of music we are not it don't make sense if I'm taking it personal like that.
Mm-hmm. What kind of music do you listen to?
A lot. I don't wonder.
Give us.
All right.
We're trying to get a feel into your everyday life, so we've got to tap into.
Zino moods, zino seasons.
Yes, Friday, so right. Say man.
I'll be honest, and do tear around clips. Ndimbori muka hip hop era kandizo saka nditerera clips, and if you listen to those guys futhi vanenge vachitodipisa like into their day-to-day life, like what they've been through So I feel like because futhi I was like raised in a hip hop zvekudaro, it's easy for me to just channel that energy and go to whatever I'm going through tikanetsa nhasi then
it would be wrong to assume that we all know Kae Chaps and we all know, the beginner story. So please take us back through that. Kae Chaps Norebe, who sat down and gave you the name. Are you carrying on the meaning now?
Okay. So basically, Kae Chaps is Kudakwashi Chapepa, which is my real name, Kudakwashi Chapepa. So ndiri kuchikoro ku high school, and there's KD matezacho for some reason, and there's a D angare, and there's KD.
You just called yourself KD, and you wasn't a D in the.
I didn't. Wasn't those things. So
get out. The one was D. Okay.
So basically, I'm going to go to Chaps, and then from then onwards became Kae Chaps, and then I just carried it along. And that don't bother mark, but I feel like it's a good name.
There's always a mix, Azzy, between what you want to be when you grow up and what you actually end up being. So let's talk about you, maybe grade 7. What was, Kae Chaps thinking then? What did you want to be then? Is it working the way you wanted to now?
Grade 7, the data doctor. I know.
Go form 4.
Not my. That was not my sentence on singers of my gun. The Vandas, if I get a form 1, do an antagon under data lawyer. Sakazima arts is, at least you is also making sense. And then Form 6 now, Form 6 now 4 years. And not 4 years such. But it wasn't like, so you think this was one something as it as an editor. And then how I ended up here was because I didn't also buy a cover. So ninga ukuthi masina ningachirambo batana chichi and also buy and then I ndopa ndikatanga kuswera Dream Studio, like, obviously unenge sina zvawanda zvokuita chichi sanga nango pedzera chi that energy.
At least I gonna win because pane kuswera mu studio singa gonna win because it was kuswera mu studio chigona, so that's one up. Anyway, so if you couldn't gather to uske university whatever the case was at that time, what was the financial status like kuti uzokwanisa kuswera mu studio because akungoswerweka fana uzobhadhara sometimes you going there waifanda say, I ask this question for the people that are looking and thinking those are ndakuitawo, but maybe fighting 1 or 2 in between.
Okay, so I remember like the first time I got in studio, ndichinyazoti ndarecorda my first ndichirecorda my first song. Ndandine kambudzi kakandinako kakafoni so kuti ndakanorecorda song. And what we used to do back then was geto mandegara murugare mama kazara ma studio. Saka waito ukaenda studio you can actually record and then you pay when you get your song. So ndakanorecorda and then afterwards ndakutonzwa akasong akaribhuka toterereka
Song yako iyoyo.
song yangu ingandarikodhekutanga ise ndoita sei panapa ndamari, so I sold that phone yanga ndinayo ndandakatoipiwa pateni ndandaitengesa ndandatonyeba kuti yarasika chichichese. And then after that it was now easy kungonogara mustudio because tese tiri mageto isi tendakangotyore mumu tichitongotaura nyaya, it's not necessarily because ukurekodha ise so ndomatengoswera takadidididi, so zvansinazvo issue nenyaya yekuti like mafans so asitanga kuzereka a bit later on whereby I had to go kutsvaga magraft omboshanda kuitira kuti tizodaidai because at the end of the day mari inozongonidwa.
You mentioned coming out of the ghetto, Rugare. Yeah, that's one story that you live to tell as a person. What is it like for you today, and how do you feel like you represent a ghetto, Kae Chaps? Because now you represent a lot of different demographics.
I feel like ndinomboita time yekuti ndinombotyora izi and then like just reflect umboona kuti kwandakabva nepandiri, and for that I'm really grateful, and I can actually tell kuti the people vekumareni kwangu are super proud of like what I've managed to do. The only issue inozongonditi baba ndeyekuti andisandasvika mandinoda kunyatsosvika izi, so it's still like a thin line yekuti if I fumble right now it's easy to just go back. I need to work extra hard. Okay, I'm fully out of the ghetto.
So it's like getting out of the ghetto, a pinnacle, or a planning to one or to ashika, or is it rescuing the ghetto that is your plan? Because those are two different things.
Yeah, I think it's all about having the capacity yekuti wakukwanisa kuti
kuita imwe life,
not just imwe life iri kwauri chete but even kana kuti ghetto riri kuda chakati waiziva mareni kwangu kune vapfana vadosimudzira vadodede, like I have that capacity.
I like that.
So I think that's the whole idea basically, unenge uri you are able to give back.
Yeah, I like the fact that you do think about Kowakava and wanting to propel the ghetto to go to the pinnacles that you are. It is exclusive interviews. We will be right back. Please do not go anywhere. Welcome back to it is exclusive interview, speaking here to Kae Chaps and exclusively getting to know hopefully your day-to-day and what really goes on in your mind. Now, you've been labeled like the tortured poet. I believe it. Do you do poetry?
I used to. It's been a while now. I'm going to my songs.
Kochi, why did you stop?
I feel like time I was like into that deep stuff. Ndikuverenga mabhuku zvandikuverenga mabhuku dozosapa masong ndikufunga like that whole poetic side yange yakanyatsoti bo. But now I feel like I'm more into the sound. I'm more into the music. Zvakunetsa kuti ndichinyanya kuti ndakuda kuita zvepoet I just focus on the sound now, pretty much.
I've got things and I've got days where I sit down and I think, I shouldn't have done that. Do you ever feel, or do you feel like that about a particular song that is already out there, and when you listen to it, you're like, Anonya sopaimba, or I don't mean what I said there, or you just don't like it anymore and you wish they were gonongwe delete you could?
I think in terms of maybe delivery, yeah. It's very rare kuti ndinyatsoti mawords andakaimba ndisomanja mafarire akashoma because zvese zvinorepresenta a certain moment yanga ndiri, saka ndichitonzwa song neni chitofunga kuti okay, this was the time akatakataka, it makes sense. Maybe the delivery aspect of things and cannot maybe sound quality yacho ndanyatsomiswa but that alone, yeah.
I can imagine sound quality if you listen to something that you recorded data and now we're improving. The technology is improving a lot. You kind of cringe. You had what I think is a response on Iwulumende to our appeals, but that's what I think. Was it a response?
Yes, it was a response. Was in a number dinner in Jagan town with. So now,
Did you address it in person or kangothi ndikumirira song?
now it was here angagadzira masong akawanda angasinga tumboterera asingazikanwa. And then when I got okay, bo ndakakula and just respond. And he was on Twitter almost every day. Chaps ndakangokula zvona. So ndakazongoti pandakanzwa that ihulumende song, especially because it was like one of those days kunyatsotanga kuti vanhu veipopo vangoungana vachiita like one song and stuff like that. So I just felt like, okay, this is a very good platform for me to say whatever I need to say because he's not expecting it. And it worked.
The disc culture is the thing that has been happening since we can name it the 80s, 70s. We've got the Tupac and Biggie. It worked for them. It propelled their albums. Do you think Iskiri no Shanda, is it something that you think should continue being done, or like you used it as a platform to respond? I mean, perfect platform.
Music is a lifestyle, basically. So I really feel like I don't think it's a strategy. In personally, I would want to use it. But you're going to please allow me to say something or to retaliate in a way, of which those are the cheating about mangoma. Because example out of Payana Big in Anna Park, all of those things were very
Did you
personal.
just call Tupac Paggy?
A beginner park.
Well done.
Beginner park. I got my piss now, and the to the cigar park does the food and I say the music side was okay. Obviously, but yeah, that's how I feel. Music is lifestyle. So whatever we're going through, it's an artist playground. They're doing I'm studio to so yeah.
What do you do when there's a saying that says hell hath no fury like a woman that's scorned, right? And whoever you date has got such an impact on your life. Now it is said that your ex reported your album is a release or something along those lines. Just share with us your reaction, first things first, and then how did that impact your career and life in general, if at all?
Okay, I don't know what I was then Rambustar, but that was just Tarantino get an album, so that was a lie. But anyway,
when you was talking about Mangamano an album, so
album, so we just decided to.
So it's not a true story.
No, it's not a true story. Exanga to tierra mango mashtons rashton nakiro. Masina gaiba.
Listen, you've got to do what you got to do to make the story.
Na neshtongo agwangurungo nakiro.
Sakabana manakuma ataka ere bachifungo this is a true story.
They did actually. They did, but ndakatombo itaura. I think like I did an interview right after I said it. And I think that's where I stayed with it. That's when I said with the mass. It was just, they don't go nakiro. Panapacharamba tungo serious day, I guess.
And we can't.
You might end there. So that was it.
Which is fine. Talk to me about love and fame. I feel like because you are battling who you are or who you think you are, and then and as a man I can imagine on stage. How has that impacted your love life? Do you struggle to focus on this love you as a nation?
I think it's not about like the nation in particular, but I feel like
with the answer.
now mira ndingatso explain it, right? Because we don't shungurudza like nanas, my love life and the career side of things. And Kwandid is not about the love I'm receiving outside, but it's about the love I have for music in general.
Yeah.
So there are certain things that I can't compromise. You report goes what should a video names in for the love of.
But
the game. That's all.
If you have a video where you have to kiss someone to show us that this is how the story goes, do you do you prep your partner before, or achazongozibonela because like you're saying it's music? What happens then?
Personally, I don't think I've ever done something really deeper. But if I'm to do something really deep, and obviously there's someone, I'll obviously tell the person that mass. So. But at the same time, those are there's no boys. Like I don't have to explain my job with mass, but also then so. No so yeah, to answer your question.
I think we can hear that from the expressions in your voice. It's a lot to write home about. Talking here to Kae Chaps on exclusive interviews. Please do not go anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back to today's exclusive interview. Getting exclusive with Kae Chaps. You are a father now, so that's a different world. And a different feeling, different responsibility, a heavier one, I think.
Very heavy.
How does it feel like now, sabababe munu, and the world can be so cruel to you and your child? What are you doing now that's different to Kae Chaps before fatherhood?
I think there's a lot of maturity right now. You can actually tell even from my lyrics and there's a lot of maturity and there's a lot of awareness. If I can't do A, B, C, D, basic, and I'm really grateful for that because before and I'm talking about change move very class, but now I have to see or even gonna marry to shanda so budget, so yeah.
The music that we have in the circular, let's talk about the circular music. Would you be comfortable with your daughter? Actually, let's give her 3 years. But the secular music that we have now, even if it's not yours, are you comfortable with what people are putting out there for other people's children to consume?
I think it's also something as a parent, to make sure.
But you're also an artist, so you've got that responsibility. Same artists to curate things that don't ruin children. But sometimes we are hearing songs where we are like, so as an artist, not as a parent, do you think you are pushing or curating music that is helpful to the next generation? At 3.
In any part of studio, I'll be honest, like most of the times when I tell it, I just want to express. So sometimes filter. You have to say things as they are. And then outside, that's when you realize, my audience, I have April who's probably going to be listening to my songs and stuff. It's a very complicated situation, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it is.
It's a very complicated situation, but then I feel like it does as to safe work to make sure that it's sick, but obviously it's sick. But then now you just have to be a parent and make sure that it doesn't ruin them.
So basically, you're saying what do our children consume? Because artists can't take care of
and then I can't control
how it doesn't get to the children.
How it doesn't get to the child. So you have to know that mass is that there. So can I YouTube can I'm skip
Let's talk about pushing music, right? You've got your new album. We'll get to that. But Madiro trended on TikTok, still is as a challenge. Do you purposefully target certain platforms knowing they now push songs because of the digital times that we are now in? TikTok, so let's push it there. Let's start a challenge.
I feel like right now TikTok obviously is like the most powerful tool. If a song goes viral on TikTok, it's viral everywhere. So I don't think we still have a choice. We have to make sure that it gets to that platform. And for like specifically my deals, it wasn't intentional. We just recorded, of which I do that a lot. So in Chinese, the song I knock it. Like I want you to just feel the record. So you know, in the jazz it's a push and but already it has to just be that good so that it move ahead, guys. So yeah.
Tell us something. After a song trends like that with a challenge, what is the end result for an artist? I look at it, and sometimes there's competitions toward that. But it's a challenge, and then is it just to propel the songs or better and move on to the next song, or does something come out of these challenges? Epa social media.
Yeah, my challenge I told you because says a number like nowadays if a song goes viral on TikTok, it's pretty much viral almost everywhere, right? Yeah. So that alone is a win. You know. And all right, to answer your question, like you were saying, the end game, my challenges. My challenges, yeah, I to
Do end game manje.
That's the whole idea. We want the numbers. Achava by TikTok, my streams, my YouTube and stuff like that. We want it to be everywhere, by TV, by radio and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty much that's the end goal.
You've got a new album. Before we let you go, you've got a new album. Talk to us about that. Who's featuring on the album? What do we expect? The visuals. Who did you aim at with this album?
With this one, after my daughter, I feel like I've matured a bit. So with this one, it was more of like an introspection kind of album, which I'm just talking about me, my demons and stuff like that.
Demons?
We all have.
True.
So, yeah, so I'm my battles and now is no and challenger, yeah. So I did that, and I feel like it's a more mature album than my Mesa number. So the audience, story specifically for that, it's pretty much mature. We see something else to understand the lyrics.
How many tracks?
13 songs, and I'm featuring Natty O on one record, Holy 10 and Killer T. So,
that's an interesting feature altogether. All right, what's the name of the album?
Tarantino.
Meaning?
Based on movie director Quentin Tarantino.
All right, must dance. I get it. Put together. All right, I'm looking forward to. I think we're going to be taking in for the rest of 2025. Ndoro to album to seal off the year. Anything else before we let you go? What do we look forward to? Apart from the album, or are we holding on to that for now?
For now, we're trying to push the album as much as we can. So, then obviously new music is coming through, and we're trying to do as much visuals as we can for the album. Already we have 2, no, 3 actually. So we're trying to do more. So yeah, that's the whole idea. To push my words.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's been nice tapping into your world.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
We're speaking here to Kae Chaps on exclusive interviews. I do hope that we did pick up a couple of edifying nuggets. Until next time, my name is Erica Ndoro. Please do take care of yourself.